In ancient times, spears were used as weapons for hunting and war. 10,000 years ago, archaeologists believe that the earliest Native American inhabitants, known as Paleo Indians, used very primitively made spears to hunt animals such as mammoths, bison, and smaller animals. They would chip away a large rock to make a spear point as razor sharp. Soon they developed a new tool called an atoll. This tool helped them launch spears very quickly with great force so that they could kill the animals while still at a safe distance. The shaft of Native American spears were usually made with a wooden stick, while the head of the spear was an arrow piece of metal such as copper or a bone that had been sharpened. Spears were a preferred weapon by many reasons. A spear was inexpensive to make. It was also an easy weapon to use. There was less training required to teach someone to use the spear than other weapons. They often used a technique called the buffalo pound method to kill buffalo. A hunter would dress as a buffalo and lure one into a ravine where other hunters were hiding. Once the buffalo appeared, the other hunters would kill him with spears. Another technique of hunting, called buffalo jump method, had a runner leading the animals toward a cliff while others waited behind rocks or trees. As the buffalo got close to the cliff, they would jump from behind the rocks or trees and scare them over the cliff. Other hunters would be waiting at the bottom of the cliff to spear the animals to death. Many used Native American spears for fishing. Those living close to the water made fish a part of their large diet.
Clovis points are leaf-shaped and have a wide groove on both sides of the base for fitting into short wooden spear shafts. An arrowhead weapon pointer tip is made of stone or sometimes usually bone that is fixed to an arrow. Arrowhead points were smaller than spear points and penetrated skin more deeply than when fired by a bow. The tomahawk was an axe-like weapon that had a wooden handle with a head made of stone. The tomahawk could be used for close contact fighting or as a throwing weapon. The tomahawk weapon was originally made with a stone head but developed in the 1600s using European technology. The new style tomahawk was basically a lightweight axe that had a metal edge on a solid wooden handle.
The Choctaw Indians once laid claim to millions of acres of land and established some 50 towns in present-day Mississippi and western Alabama. Choctaws were one of the largest Indian groups in the South and played a significant role in shaping the politics, economies, and armed conflicts in the region. Thousands of Choctaws remain in the Southeast even after removal and are known today as federally recognized Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians in the state of Alabama. One notable archaeological landmark is located in the Hale County town of Moundville, Alabama. Each year during the Moundville Native American Festival, you can buy native souvenirs such as bow and arrows and spears. The members of the Eastern Division may have descended from the Mississippi people of Moundville, chiefdom of west central Alabama around present-day Tuscaloosa. The Western Division people lived historically among headwaters of the Upper Pearl River, and the 6 towns descended from peoples who lived in the southern and southwestern regions of Mississippi. Here we have a Venn diagram to compare and contrast Native Americans and modern people. Native Americans hunted with spears and bow and arrow. They lived in tribes, they traveled on foot, they hunted buffalo, and they lived in teepees. Modern day people such as ourselves, we hunt with weapons such as guns. We live in states such as Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. We travel through vehicles and public transportation, planes, and trains. The things that we have in common with the native people is the food such as corn. We all eat and grow corn. We farm our vegetables, and we raise our cattle, and we hunt animals. So here's a demonstration of alike and differences.